Hi, hello there friends, Skyrionn here. If you're new, then welcome to my space on the internet. Today, we're travelling back to Albion to look at 10 interesting facts in Fable II, an action-packed RPG where you play as the hero that holds the fate of Albion in their hands. So grab yourself a quick drink and we'll get started. Number 1. In early development, Bower Lake was intended to have a big mountain next to it, with the Temple of Shadows located on it, although then it was called the Temple of Evil. Later on, this was replaced by Hero Hill and the ruins of the Heroes Guild underneath it. Number 2. The level designers actually created an awesome version of Bowerston Cemetery for when the player left the Spire, but it was accidentally cut from the final release and the production team would not allow the level devs to fix it. Gradius1, the level designer, said, "I can't remember the specifics, but right at the end of development of Fable 2, someone accidentally turned on the wrong layer so that the summer version rather than the autumn was used. Production refused to let us fix it due to their common way of panicking over fixes. The fix would have had no chance of breaking anything, but still, they refused to allow the fix. So sadly, the gorgeous region went to the dogs. I feel like we missed out, as I love seeing all the changes around Albion after being trapped at the Spire. Maybe in Fable 4 we'll have different seasons too." Number 3. During early development, Oakfield went under the name of Ravenscar, but the name was changed after it was decided that the name Ravenscar sounded too dark. The name was then used in Fable 3 for the island prison of Ravenscar Keep in the Traitor's Keep DLC. Number 4. While on the topic of name changes, in early development, Rookridge was a different region called Dunecrest. Dunecrest was basically a long curved beach with a firehouse and a great white rotting fort looking over a big tree with a demon door settled in its trunks. Number 5. During your visit to the Shadow Court, it can be noticed that the central judge has a model similar to Teresa's, which has caused much fan speculation. It's also helpful to note that the Shadow Court is in the same location that we meet Teresa in Fable 1. Did Lionhead simply reuse the asset and hope we didn't notice? Or is there more to Teresa than we thought? Number 6. On to our speedrunning fact. Fable may be the least speedrun game that I have actually come across. Currently, there are 3 categories, although only 2 of them have been completed. The first one is completing the game on any percentage, which the best time is currently 2 hours, 54 minutes and 9 seconds. The second is completing the game on New Game Plus, which has a current best time of 2 hours, 57 minutes and 43 seconds. And the unrun category is completing the game glitchless. This sadly has no time. I'm hoping with all the buzz around Fable 4, people might actually start speedrunning this game again. Number 7. Fable is a very British game down to its core. The best part is actually finding out that some of the characters are voiced by some pretty famous celebrities. Just to name a few, James Corden, Stephen Fry, Zoe Wanamaker and Sarah Hadland all provided their voices to the game. Number 8. During development, the death process went through multiple ideas. Originally, if the hero had died, then the player would actually remain dead. To continue with the game, the hero's child would then become the playable character. This led playtesters to farm children in an attempt to have multiple lives. This was then changed to the idea that the player would be knocked unconscious and would receive permanent hideous scars. This was changed as playtesters would rather stop playing the game than have their characters have these scars. Finally, we receive what we have now. A scar when knocked down and the loss of some experience. Number 9. Fable makes multiple references to other media. My personal favourite is the references to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Firstly, in Brightwood Farm, Giles and his son's name, Rupert, combined make the name of Buffy's watcher, Rupert Giles. Secondly, in his youth, Rupert Giles operated under the name of Ripper, the name also given to the bandit that terrorizes Giles and his family. The name of Giles' deceased wife is Jennifer, referring to Rupert Giles' love interest, Jenny Calendar, who also meets a premature end. Finally, the man that kills Jennifer is called Ethan, the same name as a recurring villain in Buffy, whom Rupert Giles has a history with. Number 10. Ending with a fun fact. There was originally meant to be a quest within Fable 2 where chickens inflated and exploded. Unfortunately, this was removed since the blood couldn't be polished well enough. I don't know how I would have felt about this quest. There's always Fable 4? Okay, so that was 10 interesting Fable 2 facts. What was your favourite fact? If you like this episode, then hit that like button, and if you really like this episode, then hit that subscribe button for more content every Monday. Now, enjoy your day. Bye.